Good morning, everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and we are really excited. This is like a Friday's Halloween, and I feel like we kick off the Christmas season, or holiday season. So we have been decorating. We have gotten in new styles. I know the weather today, we were trying to get my little boy out to school, and is it just a boy thing? They don't want to wear jackets, like they don't get cold, because it sure feels like they should get cold. But he was like, no, I'm not gonna wear my jacket. I'm gonna wear my short sleeves. I'll wear my pants. I feel like we have a win with the pants. But I was like, you're gonna come back and be Frosty the Snowman in it. You're gonna be so cold. And he just didn't care. And my husband was like, it's freezing and it's rainy. So anyways, I feel like all I wanted to do today was snuggle up under a blanket. So we wanted to go ahead and make the store nice and cozy and get it ready for holiday ahead of next week. So if you have a chance to come in, this is the best time to shop, I feel like, because we have parking right out front, and you can just wander up, buy some socks and a new pair of boots or shoes, and you're good to go. So I know a lot of you are going to under the Christmas tree this weekend. We will not be there, just with the timing with Halloween and me having kids. The kids took the priority over under the Christmas tree. So we won't be there, but the store will be open. So if you're in Huntsville visiting that, stop in. We'll do something extra here to make it as a little happy this weekend for those of you that come over. But we just, have to choose priorities, right? So the store will be open. We have a ton of really great product, but we're not doing the U-Haul and transporting product and the 12-hour days. It just is a lot. So anyways, we'll be here 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday. So come in and grab your things. I saw the cutest little picture today that was like, here's this week and then next week. And this week was like all the Halloween stuff, and next week was all Christmas stuff. So go ahead and start your shopping list and get a head start, so that things that are limited edition that we don't sell out of. So anyways, all that to say, we're here. This week is loafers. So especially days like today, it's nice to have like a ballet flat. It's nice to have like a Mary Jane. But when it's dumping rain on us and it's cold, which I feel like today is such typical Alabama winter weather, you want to have the top of your foot covered in something that you could put a sock on with and it have some coverage and still feel good. So we're going to go through our loafer collection today. Perfect for dressing up for holiday parties, wearing to work, wearing out to lunch or dinner. You can throw it on with dresses. You can throw it on with denim and sweaters. Like, it's such a good classic look. And we have some that kind of go back and forth between a boot collection, and then some that are a little bit more streamlined. So first up is from Softwaves, one of our favorite loafer brands. This is what Softwaves is known for. They got on the map because of their loafer, handmade in Portugal, Marcelo and his brothers, and they just know how to make beautiful shoes. I feel like, how lucky are they that they're 3 brothers and they all have different gifts. So one of them does design and materials and buying. The other is the CEO. The other is, I think, the CFO. It's like, y'all are like the perfect combination. So they know how to make beautiful shoes that feel really good on your feet, and they're made by hand. So this is one of my favorites. I love this one because it has this kind of boot look to the outsole. So it's definitely more grippy, more tread. So when you do have wet, cold weather, it's going to grip the ground. So it's not a smooth bottom where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to bust my tail if I walk outside. This has a lot of really awesome grip. Rubber outsole, has a little bit of flexion to it. And then it has this really fabulous cushioned, archy footbed. Feels so good on the foot. So cute with dresses, so cute dressed up. for holiday, but then also throw it on with jeans, and it's adorable. So we have it in this Sahara color, which is like their classic light beige, such a good neutral. I love this ombre buckle. Really, really pretty, goes with everything. And then we have it in black. We've had so many of you excited that we have this one in black. I think we're one of the only stores that does. Has the bigger buckle. So the buckle on this is a little bit different, but same outsole, same fit. Great, just classic black shoe. And I love they did the black trim on it, but then with the lighter sole. Sometimes if you throw a black sole on a black shoe, it looks like a service shoe or it looks heavy. This is such a good look, and it kind of opens up what it goes with. And then it also comes in navy. So the navy is really special. This is like a printed leather navy. So it has your patent dots on it, almost gives like a crocodile alligator look to it. It's such a dark navy. Most people come in and go, oh, there's this black one too, and it's like, it's navy, but you could definitely put it on with black. I think Renee was telling us that Cabby does a blavy, so this is definitely that black navy kind of in between. If you put it with black, it's going to look more black. If you put it with navy, it's going to full navy. So it's kind of a two shoes in one. And I love this little safety pin detail. So really, really pretty. Just a classic little ornament that's just adds a little something instead of just a plain loafer. So really pretty, such a good fit. Comfortable for all day. So if you're on your feet all day and you need something you can really get in and go. We've had a lot of you going to we've had some Europe, we've had Amsterdam, we've had, well, hello, which is in Europe, but we've had Budapest, we've had France. You guys are traveling, like, good for you, living your best lives. One of the trips, it was like, can I tag along? This sounds amazing. So these shoes are all meant to like wear all day. And of course they're an investment, obviously, but by the time you've paid all that money for a trip, you need shoes you can actually walk in and enjoy your trip so that you're not hurting the next day or feel like you can only go for a certain number of hours. You don't want your body to be what holds you back from really living your day and going and doing what you want to do. Okay, this one is next. These are an update to their classic one that they're known for. So we just talked about how Loafers put them on the map. This is an update for this fall winter. So it's a neutral outsole. So I love they did a white. They still do that too. This is the classic one that they're known for. But they took the white straps and they made them all beige and a little bit darker for winter, so that it takes away, sometimes if you see white, it's like, oh, well, that's athletic. It's not, but a lot of you have that in your head. So this kind of takes away that feeling. It's not athletic. It's very tonal. The platform too just gets you up off the ground. So as we talked about, these are made in Portugal. So they walk a lot more places than we do in the US. This is designed for function as much as style. So it's really made, that platform gets you up off the ground, gives you an extra layer of support, an extra layer of shock absorption, and is meant to be able to be worn walking all day. They did this new tortoiseshell ornament that's flat. I love that. Really pretty, really classic looking. And then this is kind of that classic loafer style with this suede mixed with the leather. So really, really pretty. Goes with, again, kind of everything. It's so cute thrown on with a dress. So we have it in the chocolate brown, the color of the season. I think we'll probably mention that forever because it's definitely a thing. They come in black, so the black and khaki. So again, kind of goes with everything, and that black and khaki tortoiseshell buckle. And then the Sahara, and the Sahara is suede all over. So definitely, I love a good suede in the winter. It's just such a rich, warm, cozy feel to throw on a suede and add a little extra texture to your outfit, especially with a sweater. So really, really pretty. And this is truly tonal. So you really get that elongating feature in the Sahara color. Okay. Next up, I'm obsessed with this shoe. It comes like this, and then it also comes, Amanda, will you grab it with the lace? It's like this. Oh, yeah. The gray one. Second show, the other bottom. Thank you. Sorry. It's not technically a loafer, which is why. This outsole is brand new. You guys have put this on and loved it. It is so comfortable. It weighs like nothing. So it looks like, okay, that's going to be super heavy sole, has that higher heel. There's no way with that much material that it's lightweight. I don't know what kind of magic they made this out of, but it is so good. So lightweight, really pretty. It's a little more tailored of a toe, but not really any more narrow than what the other ones are. So I adore this shoe. This is one that I definitely would dress up. It has that kind of wedgy boot look to it, but they notched it out. So really, really pretty. So cute on the foot, dresses up so well. So I love this one. If you haven't tried it on, what is my camera doing? It's just doing its own thing. If you haven't tried it on, sorry, we're having camera. Okay. If you haven't, I don't know if it's recording though. No, it's not. Okay, hold on. Will you tell Joey to empty out the SD card on that, please? If you haven't tried it on, never mind. It's fine. Okay. Just do the other one. It's really, really comfy. So definitely come and try this one on. Limited stock. It also comes like this. So obviously not a loafer, but it kind of has some loafer look to it. But this has the lace. So this is really pretty in that dark gray. Has that kind of moccasin loafer look to it. It's cute with all kinds of different things. And this has that lighter outsole too. So really, really pretty. If you want something a little higher, a little dressier, but still insanely comfortable, this is a really, really good one. Okay. And then next up is the classic from Softwaves. So this is the one they're known for. This is the one that has been knocked off. The number of knockoffs is crazy. And all of you come in and go, oh, I tried on the knockoff and they're terrible. Like they're so uncomfortable. I'm like, yes, it's crazy to me that people knock off brands that are known for comfort and quality, like that knock off the look. It's like, but the whole point is that they're quality and they're comfortable and they're made in Europe. So these are so cute. Please hold Softwaves in tan. Okay, Leisha, let me show you the tan ones and you tell me if that's the one. There's this one. So the classic loafer in tan, and then there's this one, which is really pretty. So cute. I love this one too. And then this one, we have a lot of tan, it turns out. I love a neutral. We always say when we have, Leisha, just let me know if one of these is the right one. We have so many people that are like, oh, I already have a tan. I'm like, 90% of my shoe closet is tan because it goes with everything and it doesn't look heavy. So I think I have like one black shoe in my closet to every probably 20 pairs of tan shoes because they're just so neutral and go with everything. Okay, so the classic one, again, they've been knocked off a million different ways. The knockoffs are like made in China and so uncomfortable. So if you've tried on a knockoff, don't judge the real thing. The real thing is wonderful. In fact, one of my friends texted me yesterday and was like, I've worn through this color in it and I also need this color in it. Can you please have a pair made for me? So that's the other cool thing with Softwaves. Because they're handmade, we can actually have a pair custom made for you. So if we sell out of a size, it's usually 4 to 6 weeks, and we email the factory in Portugal and they hand cut and make you a pair of shoes. So such a cool experience. And usually to have that kind of thing, they're going to be like well into the thousands. And these are all like right around 300. So the quality and the craftsmanship that you get for around 300 is really, really amazing. So there are two options here. There's the solid top. So that's your cognac and your black. So that's kind of meant for fall, winter, a little more covered, a little more closed up. And we also have that in that tan color. And then we have the purse. So the purse are a little more limited. Do you see how they have holes in them? So it's a little more breathable. We call it an air conditioned shoe. So it gives you airflow through your shoe, but you don't have to have your toes done. That's the best part. So if you're going somewhere warm, but you want to have something that covers your toe, like New York is a great example, not this time of year, but in the summer where you want to have a closed toe, the perf is a really nice option. And then this is their ombre. They actually hand paint from the gray into the black. So really, really pretty hand painted. They do cool stuff like that that makes it really special and really different. So, and it's like season to season. So then we have the woven. These are all kind of the same construction, just different materials. So, this is the woven, really beautiful. They actually hand weave the front of it. And then the back is the solid leather. So really pretty tonal upper. I own these, wear them a whole lot. They're super comfy. And again, that sole gets you up off the ground. They also come in black woven. So that's with that kind of pewter chain. So really pretty, definitely dressy. Y'all, I'm sorry about all the beeps. All of our electronics are bleeping at us today. So really pretty. Again, great for the office. Great to just throw on and go. This is the same kind of shoe we just talked about, the hand painting. Look how cool this one is. So it actually goes from suede, and then they hand paint this patent finish onto it. So pretty, and it breaks in beautifully. Like the way that this leather wears is so cool. This is majorly limited edition. This is when it's gone, it's gone. So that's your gray and black. I love this too, because when you're walking forward, it looks like this. And then when you walk away, it looks like that. Like such a cool finish. And then we have the this one, so similar, but has the suede and the leather. This is a really, really cool beige. So it's more on the cool side of things than the warm. So really pretty, has that chocolate brown. So the chocolate brown picks up that color of the season, but such a great little neutral. And then I'm obsessed with this. So this is their darker raffia. So that's a cool way to get texture. And then paired it with this really rich dark brown suede and the camel accent. And this is that sole we talked about earlier. So without the white on it. So more of their fall winter tonal neutral outsole. I love, love, love this one. I just feel like it looks so rich. Look how good that looks. Sure. Okay. Love it. This is definitely limited, but so pretty. And then we have our horse bit buckle. So this is really cute. It has almost like a shimmer to it that changes it between a dark brown and a caramel. And then this is all that kind of caramel suede. And this one has a little ruching on the back. So that's a nice function if you have a problem with slipping, which an inch or less of slipping is very normal in these. So if you get in them and you're like, okay, my heel's moving a little bit, that's normal. That doesn't mean we need to change size. It's just the shoe is getting broken in. It's a dead fit. You're not going anywhere, and you have a little room for a sock. More than an inch, we change sizes. This, though, is nice because it really holds on that heel a little bit more. So I have a really, really narrow bony heel. This ruching really helps hold it in place. So pretty. Such a just warm fall winter color. And then, what's next? Our little flat one. I completely missed that. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm at the bottom. Oh, we have another brand, but that's not all of them. This is done so well. This is ink. This is another one of those blavy kind of black navy colors. It is actually navy. So if you look at it, this is black and this is navy. It's really hard to see. This shoe is like butter on your foot. It's so soft. So forgiving. Little safety pin piece. It's so nice too. There's no elastic in here. So if you have a bump on top of your foot, this one just fits and holds and hugs and is so, so comfy. This has that removable footbed. So normally a shoe that is this flat does not have any kind of arch support. It's like you feel the ground. This actually has that footbed in there that's so soft, so cushioned. And then you have some flexibility, but it's not like a fold in half kind of shoe, like a lot of the little ballet or really low profile loafers are. So soft, so comfy. And again, it has that ruching on the back to help hold it in place. Okay. And then is Homer's next? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Is it this one? No, the boat. Okay. Okay. Y'all have heard us talk about Homers. You know how much we love Homers. They're so just impeccably made. These are made in Menorca, Spain. So Menorca is a sister island of Mallorca. It's a little shoemaking paradise. They make some of the best shoes in the world. This leather is butter. It is phenomenal. And I love this little bow. So boat shoes are coming back. I'm sure y'all have seen that. If you're a millennial or older, it's like, why are some of them coming back? We will not be carrying them here. This is as close as I will get, is a little tie bow on top. This is like that elevated, more dressy version of it that is so pretty. So we have the wrapping here. This is a real bow. It has that scrunch on the back so it holds in place. It's just beautiful. I feel like this is such a classic, timeless look. Homers, a lot of you have had them for like 15 or 20 years before it's time to replace a new one because they are so well made. They just last and last and last, and their materials are such a ridiculously high quality. So this is your brown suede. All of the loafers are going to kind of be similar, so it's just which style and which color that you like the best. So this is your brown suede. This is your black suede. Really pretty, really classic. And then we move into these soft leathers. We carried these last year. This is like, you're going to want to sleep with it because it's so soft. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's so, so good. So the softest leather ever. Love this little detailing. Has that back. Even one of our precious ladies, I think she's in her 90s, and she's like, I'll take every style this comes in because it's so classic and it matches all my stuff. And she's just like the cutest little tailored fashion model that there is. She's adorable. But this we sell literally from 20 to 95. Like, it's fabulous. So, and it fits like a glove because of that leather. And then this year, the new one that we brought out is this dark gray suede. So it's kind of that mushroomy suede. So it can pull beige and brown, or it can pull gray charcoal. So really, really pretty. Goes with everything. This is such a good staple to have in your closet. And then we have our bow loafer. So this is a little bit more structure, a little bit more outsole. So if you're somebody who needs a little more something, this is going to be it. It's also a stiffer leather. So there are several different leather swatches we look at. Some of them are really soft like butter, like the last one. This one is a little thicker leather. It's meant to hold up. It's meant to last longer, but it does take a little bit longer to break in as a result. So pretty with this little bow. It's almost like a menswear with a little feminine touch. And then we also have it in the black with the gold. So pretty. And then last but not least, we casually have in 7 colors, is this little Gabor. So a lot of people look at it and they're like, oh, it's like a dressy sneaker. It is actually a loafer. So let me show you without the bow. So do you see how it's just a loafer? So it has the goring and the stretch. You slip in and out of it, and then you just tie your bow. The bow is just for decoration. So you don't do it for adjustment. You don't do it every time. You just kind of leave that there for a dressier feature. So great for travel, has that kind of athletic rubber outsole, so super grippy for these wet, rainy days like today. Has the removable footbed, so if you have a custom orthotic, you can pop that in there. They're fabulous, which is why we have them in 7 colors. So this is rosewood. This is new for this year. Such a great little neutral. And y'all know I don't carry shoes in 7 colors. Like, you know it's at most it's like 4. 7 is a lot. But they're really good colors. So this is your mohair. So it's that kind of chocolatey gray. Again, they did it on the gum outsole. So such a good neutral. Y'all have loved this new color too, in addition to rosewood. This we brought in limited stock for holiday. So I love this kind of mulberry color. So pretty. Great with navy, great with black, great with brown. Kind of goes with everything. This is silk beige. This is the number one. It's been out forever. You probably have this one and have loved it. So if you need a replacement, we do have it, but the other colors are really fun as well. And then our two blacks, black leather with the gray burnished outsole, black with the patent. So this can dress it up. Also great for rain. It just wipes off. It rolls off. You don't have to worry about rain with it. And then the navy suede. So cute little denim shoe. So that is our loafer collection. As always, thank you so much for shopping small with us. And if you have any holiday requests or you're looking for something specific for a party, just let us know. And we are happy to do some personal shopping for you or to send you some pictures. So thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.